Beyond, no, quite literally Beyond Two Souls. My name is Colin Moriarty. I'm IGN's senior editor. I'm here with the illustrious Ryan McCaffrey. He is IGN's executive editor of our preview coverage. Ryan, thank you for joining me.
Good to be here. This is a game that, you guys have been covering the crap out of it, as you do with all things PlayStation, but I'm such a big Heavy Rain fan. I love that game so much that the follow-up, David Cage's follow-up, I've avoided as much as I can until you and I got to sit down and play this, a section of Beyond Two Souls called Hunted. You and I were literally at Sony side-by-side playing this. At the same time, we started simultaneously, and we ended up in two completely different places. So we thought that would be a really, really interesting thing to show. So This is video one. This is your playthrough.
Yeah. So hopefully we can replicate what we did. Sony obviously gave us an early build of the game, so we can show you some of the cool stuff. And I'm jumping in here into the menu, the chapter menu, much like Heavy Rains, but a little more aesthetically pleasing. So I think the game is loading now.
Yeah. This is about an hour or an hour and a half, I guess, or so into the game.
Yeah. And so when we got the build, we assumed that maybe we can jump into it chapter by chapter, but obviously it was basically just a sliver of the game the first half. So you actually had to play through.
Yeah, I've played up to this point, so hopefully none of my other choices have messed up what we want to show.
Well, I've selected not to save, and so we're going to jump in. And obviously this footage will look familiar to people. This is part of the game we saw a long time ago, 2 E3s ago, in fact, when Beyond Two Souls was first revealed. And we'll see if I can replicate what I did, and then we'll hand over the controller to Ryan and do another video showing his outcome.
Yeah, I got to say the Aiden controls with no context, really weird. But when you play from the beginning of the game, it makes total sense. So here we are as Aiden.
So there's something I got to do, because I'm that guy.
I'm that guy too.
Yeah, sweet.
All right.
So we don't have to do it again. Perfect. So obviously, I'm Aiden right now. I'm floating around. This is Ellen Page's character's ghost companion, and her name is Jody. So she's sleeping. I'm going to wake her up.
Yeah, she's on the run, just trying to lay low.
Actually, we should do this because I don't think a lot of people know much about this. If we look at the controls, do we have the map?
I don't think
no map?
Yeah, it's not in here.
Oh, that's too bad. So a lot of it has to do with the triggers, and of course the analog sticks.
Yes.
And specifically, if you're Aiden, you do here.
Anything with a blue dot you can interact with.
So you use L1 to interact with it. So
Yes.
And you use the analog sticks to pull. And then let go, and it explodes. It'll wake her up.
Enough, Aiden. Let me sleep.
So she put the bag back up. But I'm not done. I'm not done messing around with her.
Yeah, it's Aiden's trying to wake her up here.
So that didn't get her. So what about this water bottle? This water bottle has a little something on it, so we'll use the analog sticks to spread apart again, and let go.
Aiden, stop that.
But she's still not having
Persistent.
any of it.
Persistent in the sleeping.
So we can go around and see what other people are doing here. You can see the tether, the spirit tether to her. You can't actually go too far from her. It stops you, so we can mess with other people's stuff too. This guy didn't notice. So we're coming up to a train station. This is a sequence that happens automatically. I'm not really sure that anything has affected the gameplay yet.
Doesn't seem like it.
So the cops are looking.
Yeah, I could provide a lot of context for this point, but I kind of want to avoid spoilers.
Yeah, no, please do. We can come in. If you get close to guys, you can actually sometimes hear them talking to each other, which is cool. So there's a lot of just exploration to be had. But if you try to get too far away from her, the screen starts to wobble, the controller starts to shake and vibrate. But clearly they're looking for Ellie here. I mean, not Ellie.
I did the same thing.
Same thing. So look around. No one seems to be too.
Now, if someone's highlighted in orange, which we'll see later, it means you can possess them.
Right. So while we're waiting for things to happen, see if we can mess with.
Take that. Casual observer.
So the game has enough time. The cops have boarded the train. And now Ellie, I mean
Check.
Jody,
Can I
is in
see
trouble.
your IDs, please? ID?
So we can explore with Iden a little bit more. They're kind of checking people's papers, harassing the locals. This guy's digging into his pocket.
Yeah, well, come on. Come on, sir. Make with the ticket and the ID.
So we want to get...
Yeah, can you try to rouse her again?
Yep.
That did it.
Aiden, look, I told you that. Crap.
Man, return your seat, please.
Don't mind me.
Shit, that's her. That's her.
So this is where the controls get a little crazy. You have to kind of push the analog stick towards the motion as things slow down.
Yes.
And I'm pressing down on the left analog stick now to run away. All the action otherwise would be on the right stick.
Well done. Managed navigated those doors successfully. Oh.
So I'm shaking a little 6-axis. No one seems to be quite... These guys are just still talking. They don't even care.
Oh,
I ran into him.
Oh, you totally
Messed
bumped
that
that
one up.
guy.
I still think the controls are, not quite as exact as you'd want, but I kind of think that adds to it. Like, there's no guaranteed outcome, which is kind of cool.
Now, what was interesting was there were some white, the little white dots on things in the interface are things you can interact with, and it kept doing white dots on the windows as you were running by, but you chose to keep running.
Yeah, I was scared. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't want to have any part of this, so we'll get on the toilet. The graphics are really
This
nice.
already didn't happen in when I played, and hopefully we'll be able to recreate it on the video.
She's stuck. Who knows? Maybe she's just using the bathroom. Aiden's going to come and help her.
Help me, ghost
so
friend.
L1 and the analog sticks down and away, and then let go, and it'll pop open. And then we can have her go up. Little 6-axis there. Losing her hat. Now this is when the sequence gets quite action gamey, and people will recognize this from the reveal, at least parts of it, from the reveal of Beyond Two Souls at E3 2012. So we're moving away. Those cops are brave, man.
I'll say.
I wouldn't want any part.
Most of the local yokels are going to be like, forget it.
Yeah.
Let her go.
You don't want any part of this, so she's going to keep going around these guys.
Like they're just helpless. Ooh.
Forward. Yeah, and if I remember correctly when we both played it, because we played it side by side at Sony,
did.
I think your sequence was shorter.
Yeah, because, well, hopefully we'll see it if you click the video below this one. In our second video, I will attempt to recreate what I did, because it's already very different than what's going on here.
Oh,
Oops. Ow.
she can really take care of herself.
I'll say. There is context for this early in the game, by the way. Why is she such a badass? You'll find out. I regret nothing.
We need backup. She's getting away.
This is fascinating to watch because, again, I have not seen this. So you just use Aiden to use a little force field shield from the bullet there.
Right. So the cops are left stranded. They're not making that jump. They don't have that ghost companion to help them out.
They're not supernatural. They're just natural.
So we're going to try to navigate the forest here a little bit. Again, some of this will be familiar. Not all of it.
Yeah, I know. We gotta get out of here before they come back.
So I am controlling her movement with the left stick. You can kind of pan the camera a little bit with the right stick, but you can't control it completely.
I love how pretty this game is.
It is really pretty. No doubt about it.
Fuck.
So what I like about the game too is it puts you back in control and doesn't really tell you, which I think is kind
Yeah,
of cool.
it's very seamless.
And again, so we have the slow motion thing that is requiring me to press down or up on the analog stick, so I'm pressing down to get onto that. Not quite sure.
So you are playing right now.
Yep, I am. I'm having her run, and I'm using with the left stick, and I'm navigating her through the obstacles with the right stick. Nothing else being pressed right now. Oop, so
Whoops.
she's gonna trip on that.
Still good.
Here the dogs come in. I'm using the shoulder buttons here to.
Dogs don't swim, right? Oh, actually they do.
They do. So she's in a little bit of trouble. They see her. Taking some shots at her
Yeah,
too.
it's,
which is,
it's not cool.
but she must have done something. So here's where it gets a little quick-timey, kind of like Heavy Rain, which is fine. And then we're off to the races again. And I'm actually controlling the movement, like the path in which she takes.
Yeah, I got lost here when I played.
So I'm going to go back this way. But they're not going to let me, so it turns it around. It's this way.
Oh dear, I believe in you, Colin.
Let's see. I don't remember quite how I did this last time, so we're just going to see what happens. When there's a way, there's a will. Will, there's a way. It's the other way around.
Either way, it's fine.
You have to have one or the other. So she's being chased by dogs, by cops.
It's Riley from Call of Duty.
Did you get this part?
I did. Fetch.
She's gonna mercilessly beat these dogs.
Oof. It's funny, I can take video game violence, human on human, doesn't bother me at all, but I see these dogs getting beaten and I cringe.
Well, what's she gonna do though? You know, she gotta do. This scene's a little ridiculous. The rolling over the.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. It's like an 80-pound German Shepherd.
He doesn't want any part
Yeah,
of
he
it.
wises up. See ya.
They're out.
Fetch.
All right, so we'll continue forward.
Where the hell did you go?
Now, coming up here is where you and I really went different ways.
We need more light over here. I can't see a damn thing.
It's a tough climb in the rain.
Yeah, she's very talented. Someone
Slick
taught her how
rock.
to do this. So we'll stay nestled and still by holding triangle.
Nothing but rock. She'd never be able to make it up there.
The worst detectives ever.
I know. They don't care.
Must have missed. Grab it.
They cared enough to get on top of the train, but
Yeah.
once we get into the woods, forget it. There might be spiders out here.
So if anyone's curious about more about the white dots that appear specifically, you have to just use the right analog stick and point at it.
Yes. All right, I really want to see what you do here.
Go for it, Aiden.
So we're going to need Aiden's help here. Now, just like before on the train, you can listen to these guys talk.
God damn.
But there's something else you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's ever gonna.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
So like Ryan was saying before, when someone's glowing this orange hue, you can actually possess them.
Every game, orange and blue.
And then,
Terminator 2 right here.
I know, get into this car. Start that car.
Crank it up. Let's roll.
Put it
Let's
in
literally
gear.
roll forward. Or backwards.
Where you going, Mike? Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
So these guys are amply distracted.
I would be.
You out of your fucking mind? Jesus Christ!
You got past them on the bike.
Good to go.
Now here's where I failed and you succeeded.
Driving mechanics not the best, but not the worst.
It's doable, yeah.
Still much more advanced than Heavy Rain.
Yes, very true. This reminds me of classic PC adventure game Full Throttle right here, just for not a very good reason. Just because you're on a bike.
Trying to just stay out of the spotlight. I'm not sure if that does anything, but taking these corners
There you
hard.
go, there
It's
you
like an
go.
arcade racer. It's like Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. PS1.
There you go, your headlight switch now, you're off. Not good.
Man, they really want her.
Yeah.
What has she done?
Hold your position.
They want her more than they wanted OJ.
No choice. We're going straight through. Are you ready, Aiden? Let's go. I need you now.
So I'm using L1 and the sticks again to block the bullets from the assault rifles.
Plow right through. Look at that. Wish I had a ghost.
He seems more of a curse than a blessing.
Well, just for these situations when I've
Roadblock Tango.
got a police roadblock in
We
front
missed
of me,
her.
which does
I
happen to me
repeat,
sometimes
We missed her. She said it's Baker Town.
when I'm felony speeding. So that was it. That's the end of your playthrough, right?
There
For
was
this scene.
Yeah, there might be one more part. I mean, there is one more part, but people have seen it, so we can probably end it there. This
Oh,
is
that's
basically
right.
the
Yeah,
town.
this is it. This is it.
Should we play through?
Yeah, because let's get through the
Okay.
end of the scene of the hunted scene.
Okay.
Because I looked over.
Yeah, I think you were done at this.
This did not happen for me.
Move in, move in.
Boy, there sure is some heavy rain going on
Oh
right
my
now.
god, it's an ode. So this part is very Aiden heavy, as you'll see.
In position.
You're surrounded. Come out with your hands up and you will not be harmed.
If they're looking for trouble,
She's hurt.
that's what they'll
Bad.
Take care of them, Aiden.
So we can control Aiden again.
This should be good.
So we can do little things like destroy this fire hydrant. Doesn't do much. Or
Throw
we
the car.
could. Let's see. basically looking for dots or orange folk.
Oh, hello,
Like this.
sir. Wow.
They want to kill me, Aiden. You gotta stop them.
We got.
What's the red mean? That red guy.
Yeah,
right
I'm not
there.
sure what the difference is, to be honest. We'll find out in a second.
Maybe
we won't.
not. You took care of that.
Never mind. We'll do it with these guys too. These SWAT guys don't seem to be that nervous about what's going on around.
This guy's not concerned at all that his buddies just got taken out by a car that flipped for no reason.
So I'm getting a little too far away from her now. There's a guy up here,
Oh.
so let's take him over.
What the hell is going on?
These are getting pretty brutal over here. So we have control again. If I see the tether once more. Who else is left standing?
Anybody? It's like a couple guys. Oh, there's still a pack of them.
Yeah, a bunch of them right here.
Oh.
What about this guy?
We're everywhere. Help me, Aiden. Fucking help me.
Didn't serve much of a purpose at all.
Did you see that?
They're not phased.
Let's see.
Not gonna get me. Oh, fucking ambulance!
All right, so here's another one
Okay,
of those red
what's
guys.
the red
so let's
guy
see.
do?
Aiden, do something. Anything before it's too late.
I don't want to die here.
Oh, so he just dies, I guess.
Huh.
He's gonna throw a grenade.
Oh boy. Near the gas station. Wow.
Do something, for God's sake! Not gonna get me.
So there is a helicopter, but I don't think we can mess with it quite yet. Because not well for this
Aiden,
world.
they're coming. Keep them off me.
You'd think they'd have moved in on her by now.
Yeah, I don't know what the holdup is.
The door. Aiden, I can't get in. Open the door.
Oh.
Oh, so I'm gonna go help her out. She's asking. Forgive us at home, we can't actually hear what she's saying very well. We're keeping the volume
There
up.
we go.
Come on, blast the damn door now. Aiden, quick. Create a diversion. Blast the cars.
You can actually go back outside.
Getting closer. You gotta help me.
She's asking for help. I'm just gonna explode this car first.
Maybe a little more distraction.
She got it.
They're gonna get me. Come on, Aiden, help me.
Still looking for help.
So let's go up to the helicopter.
Oh, yes.
They're gonna get in.
You sure it's a curse and not a blessing to have an awesome ghost tethered to you? Dun 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 dun.
tell them to leave me the fuck alone, because next time, I'll kill everyone.
And on that note,
Yeah,
that pleasant note, that's basically the end of the hunted chapter, and we'll do another playthrough now.
Yeah, check out the other video,
and
or
get
we'll
a
try it
different
my
outcome.
way.
Yeah. All right. So for more on all things Beyond Two Souls leading up to its release this October, keep it tuned to IGN.